If I were starting over from the beginning with no money as a real estate agent, this is how I would get my first few sales quickly, build my foundations, and then scale to over $300,000 a year in commissions. So the best way to get clients in real estate totally depends on your situation, which is your available resources, right? How much time and energy do you have to invest? And that's what's going to decide the best way for you to get clients. Because when you're starting out, you typically have more time than money. And so those manual or traditional methods of prospecting are the best because they're free. Not only that, but some of these traditional methods that work for when you're getting started, that we're going to talk about today, they create a solid foundation for your career that you can always fall back on and guarantee you a six-figure income. You're always going to have clients coming from these methods once you set them up properly in the beginning. Now, after you've closed your first few sales and your personal expenses are paid off, or at least most of them, you now have the ability to reinvest into your business to grow it faster. And we call that becoming an evolved agent. You are now able to get clients in your sleep using advertising and by hiring a team. So using leverage and automation, and that's what's going to help you get to $1 million per year in commissions. You can actually make this transition from a traditional agent to an evolved agent fairly quickly. Andy Vu, a real estate agent in our mastermind here in Calgary, Alberta, began implementing these methods I'm about to show you to get his first few sales. And very quickly, he was closing 2 to 3 deals every month. And then we helped him reinvest back into his business, set up some paid advertising, and hire an expert virtual assistant to call his leads and set appointments. And he became an evolved agent, doubled his business, and began closing 6 deals a month very soon after. There's actually a third agent, a third way of getting clients. So over here on the traditional agent side, it's manual prospecting. Over here, once you're an evolved agent, you're basically paying to acquire a client for 20 cents on the dollar. The third way to get clients is to wait for the business to come in. It requires absolutely no time, it's absolutely free, but it's very slow and it doesn't work. So we want to drop the failure uniform, we want to stop playing the victim, we want to start taking responsibility for our thoughts and our actions, and therefore our destiny. Now, let's break down the 4 pillars of lead generation for the traditional agent, the agent making under $50,000 a year and just getting started. Number 1, SOI. Now, the problem with using your sphere to generate business is it's usually slow and inconsistent, and that's because most agents wait for their friends or their family to hit them up and refer them to someone they know who needs to buy or sell. You can add consistency to this method by playing the offense and being proactive. So the first thing we want to do when using our sphere to generate new business is to create our top 100. So that's a list of 100 people you know that you can take out to lunch or buy a coffee for. Now, I know a list of 100 people doesn't sound like much, but if you've built a relationship with 100 people who trust you and know that you're an expert real estate agent in their market, well, that's a very powerful and valuable asset to have. So for everyone on your list, you're going to need their name, their address, their date of birth, their email address, their phone number, and you got to add them on all your social medias. Then we want to reach out to our top 100 regularly. So what does that look like? Well, at least a text and a call every quarter. And then next, you're adding them on social media. So if you're posting consistently, they should be seeing you every single day. And then email. We should be sending your entire database a well-written newsletter at least twice per week. Check out my last video called How to Master Email Marketing for Your Real Estate Business. The best email content is based on video because everything we're doing here is to win attention and eyeballs. Video helps you stand out from other junk mail in people's inbox. So if you have a great idea for content, you want that idea to get maximum reach. So what we do is we take that idea, let's say it's the cost per living in your city. We create a video based on that and we post it on YouTube and all the social media channels. And then we're going to create a newsletter. We're going to write about that same topic, cost of living in the city. And in that newsletter, we're going to include a link that sends them back to your YouTube video to watch. Now, if that sounds like too much work, then we can go for the minimum viable. So the easy email play is just to set up your prospects on a home search. And whenever a new property hits the market, they're going to get an email and they'll be notified from you. Another way to generate the most business from our sphere is something that some of us may have forgotten about, and that's sending postcards to our top 100. Now, I don't know about you, but my mailbox is pretty much empty these days. And it's because most people have switched to digital marketing, and for good reason. However, that leaves us with a great opportunity to stand out by simply going back to the basics and sending our sphere a mailer. And of course, we want to keep the content very simple for our mailers so we can take action on this immediately. So a quick way to get content is just to download the market update from your MLS. You can write about your take on these numbers and how that may potentially affect home buyers or sellers. Then at the end of your postcard, have a call to action. If you or someone you know needs to buy or sell a home, I'd be honored to help you out. And then for your sphere, hold at least one client appreciation event per year. If only half of those people on your list give you 1 referral a year, and that's 50 referrals. Most of you watching should at least be able to close 20 to 30 deals from 50 referrals in a year. And again, with this method of working your sphere, we're not begging your friends and family for business. We're pouring value back into these relationships. Second way to get more clients as a new agent are referral partners. Real estate agents get blown up every single day by vendors looking for our business. We got home title people, we got mortgage people, insurance people, home warranty people. The list goes on. And you're probably sitting there like, yeah, dude, I know, it's crazy. Why have most agents never stopped to think? There are lots of industries out there who have my leads, who work with people who need to buy or sell a home. All of these lenders are calling agents asking us for referrals. So why don't agents call lenders and ask them for referrals too? For another example of an industry that has your clients, think of a divorce attorney. They spend their entire career working with people who 80% of the time need to sell their home. Just imagine if you had 10 or 15 divorce attorneys sending you leads of people who need to sell their home ASAP. I wonder how many of you watching right now actually call and try to build referral partners with divorce attorneys. Probably not many people, a bit of an untapped niche. Now we have agents fighting over FSBOs and expired leads when they could be building relationships with a few key players in a similar industry that will send them clients and referrals for life. Here's the pitch for a divorce attorney. Hey Bob, I'm Sam. I'm a real estate agent. I specialize in working with clients going through divorce. I'm curious, do you work with the local real estate agent who you trust? 9 times out of 10, they're going to say no. And so you go for a face-to-face appointment. Bob, what I'd like to do is simply schedule some time. I'd like to get a little bit of a better understanding of your business and potentially how I can serve your clients as an extension of your service. When would be a good time? All you'll have to do is get to know the divorce process, get certified if you have to, build that divorce attorney's confidence, show them you're competent, and they'll send you business forever. The best part of this one is the attorney actually decides who will sell the home for that divorced couple. So that's kind of the magic behind the divorce niche. Another great niche to find a referral partner is the assisted living. So there's tons of baby boomers right now in America moving to assisted living communities. You're probably seeing these things pop up quicker than Starbucks. Prospect sales managers at assisted living communities. They have your clients. They need realtors to sell the old timers home so they can move into those communities. So the managers at those assisted living communities can tell people, hey, I partner with a great real estate agent. They have an awesome program for helping people transition from their home into assisted living communities. Give them a call. They're phenomenal. Imagine if you had 4 or 5 of those. Look, you don't have to be the one always being hunted by other companies and vendors. Be the hunter. Find and partner with people who have your clients. Third way to get more clients as a new agent is targeted cold calling. That's outbound prospecting. It's calling FSBOs for sale by owners, expired listings, or FRBOs for rent by owners. This is how new agents in new markets can pick up steam fairly quickly. And this is how we grew our business too in the beginning, was targeted cold calling. In fact, we grew our business, Evolved Agents, to over $50,000 a month through cold email and cold calling. If you call FSBO and expired leads properly, over an hour, you should be talking to 8 to 10 prospects and book yourself 1 listing appointment. It's a very quick way to generate new leads. And the best part is you can leverage this by having an expert inside sales agent cold call and set listing appointments for you for only $5 an hour. Fourth way to get more clients as a new agent is building content. And this is something we actually continue doing after we've become an Evolved Agent. It's free and it's extremely powerful. You can reach hundreds or thousands of prospects for free on social media. And as a real estate agent, we used to have to put up a billboard or make a commercial or send mailers to get in front of people. Now I can hear you saying, Sam, I don't know what to say. I hate making videos. I feel so stupid. Look, I get it. I understand. But look, every real estate agent deals with all these different situations every day, which are very complex and interesting. And this is where the best content comes from, simply our environment. So stop trying to create. Start documenting instead. For example, you're going to show property later today, so document it. Pick up the phone and film. Say, hey guys, I'm going to show a new condo out in the financial district this afternoon. I'm very excited. For those of you who have been there, it's a gorgeous area. We're hopefully going to write an offer on it today, and I'll keep you updated. Your audience is going to respond so well to that you're going to wish you did that stuff sooner. Doing these 4 things, working your sphere, creating referral partners, targeted cold calling, and creating content will create a great foundation for your real estate business. It's going to get you your first few sales and allow you to reinvest back into your business so you can become an Evolved Agent and scale to over $300,000 in commissions very quickly.